Welcome back to another video. All right, so now we have question 3 SSC. We have question 3 2024 mathematics. Okay, that's the theory. Like I said, my video, I'll only be solving the theory questions, not the objective. Okay, so and we're also going to be I'm also going to be making videos for physics and chemistry. Okay, so now what we have today in this video, in this session, is that we have a circular floor of a building is to be tiled with ceramic tile, each of side 40 centimeter multiplied by 40 centimeter. Okay, so which means now we are giving the perimeter of the floor. Okay, we are giving the perimeter of the floor, so to be 66 meters. Then we want to calculate correct to the nearest whole number, the number of tiles required to completely tile the floor. Now, we have a circular floor. So the shape of the floor is what? The floor is in the shape of a circle. So we have a circular floor. And then, well, now, it's to be tiled, okay, is to be tiled with ceramic tile, each of side 40 centimeters. So which means now we don't know the number of tiles, okay, that will, that can be placed into the circle, that will fill the circle. All right. So now one tile, okay, that's one tile is a square with side with side of 0.4 meters. Remember I said we have more than one tile, okay? But here we have each tile to have this dimension, 40 centimeter times 40 centimeter. Now the perimeter of the floor, that is the circular floor, the perimeter, okay, which means the perimeter will be the what? Circumference of the circle, all right, of the circular floor. So C represents circumference. And we know that circumference is the same as what? Perimeter. So circumference equals to perimeter. Okay, now we want to calculate to the nearest whole number the number of tiles required to completely tile the floor. So how many tiles, okay, how many tiles is going to fill the circular floor? That's what we are looking for. All right, so now first of all, we're not given the radius of the circular floor, so we can say that R equals to radius, okay, of the circular floor, radius of the circular floor. And in this case, to be able to calculate the number of tiles required to completely fill the circular floor, it means we need to what? We need to calculate the area of the circular floor. So when we know the area of the circular floor, then we're also going to calculate the area of one tile. Okay, when we know the area of one tile, then we can then that will make it easier for us to what? To know not the number of tiles, that can be placed, okay, in the circular floor. All right, so in this case, we have the circumference of a circle to be 2 pi r. Remember, we need to first find the value of what? Of r. And we know that r will be equals to circumference over what? 2 pi. Circumference over 2 pi. And we are given the circumference of the circular floor. Remember, we're giving C to be what? 66 meters. So the radius will be 66 divided by 2 times 22 over 7. Okay, and this will be R equals to 66 multiplied by, so we're going to have 7 over 2 times 22. So 66 divided by 22 will be what? 3. And then this will be what? 21, okay, over what? Over 2. So the radius is going to be 10.5 meters. So we have the radius, okay, radius of the circular floor, which is R. We have that to be 10.5 meters. 10.5 meters. That is the radius of the circular floor. Now, like I said, we need the radius of the circular floor because remember I said to be able to calculate the number of tiles, so we need to what? Then we need to find out what is the area of the circular floor. Then we now divide it by the area of one tile. Then when we divide it by the area of one tile, then that will give us the number of tiles we can what? That can be placed inside this what? Circular floor. All right. So now area of circular floor. Area of circular floor. Area of circular floor is the same as what? Area of circle, which is pi r squared. So this would be, so the area of circular floor, okay, will be equals to 22 over 7 multiplied by, now remember, we just calculated the radius and we got the value for radius to be 10.5. So this will be 10.5 raised to the power of 2. And this will be 22 over 7 multiplied by, we can say here that this is what? 21 over 2 multiplied by 21 over what? Over 2. Okay, so 22 divided by 2, that will be 11. Now, 21 divided by 7, that will be 3. Okay, so here we have 33 times 21 over what? Over 2. Okay, so what is 33 times 21? That will be 693. So 693 divided by 2. What is 693 divided by 2? That will be 346.5. So we have 346.5 square meters. 346.5 square meters. Remember, the unit selected is what? Meters, because we are given the unit of perimeter to be what? 66, to be what? Meters. All right, so this is the area of the circular floor. Okay, area of the circular floor. Let's leave it as area of circle. So we have the area of the circular floor. All right, so now, like I said, we're also going to calculate the area of one tile. So area of one tile, okay, and we're giving the side of, because the tile is in the shape of a square, so the side length is 0.4 meters. Yes, what we are giving is 40 centimeters, so we convert all units to what? Meters. So which means area of tiles will be equals to area of square, okay, and that will be 0.4 multiplied by 0.4. So when we have 0.4 multiplied by 0.4, that will be 0.16 square meters. So now we have area of one tile and we also have area of square. So area of one tile, this is area of one tile, and that's what we have here to be 0.16 square meters. So to be able to calculate number of what? We are looking for number of tiles required to completely tile the floor. So number of tiles will be area of the shape. That is, we are going now. The tiles will be placed inside the circular floor. So it means that the area of the circle, which is the bigger shape, okay, divided by area of what? Area of one tile. So we have area of circular floor divided by area of tile. So we have n to be equals to area of circular floor. That will be 346.5 divided by 0.16. Okay, now they have the same unit, so it's not necessary. So we have 346.5 divided by 0.16, and that will be 2165.625. So n will be equals to 2165.625. Remember, correct to the nearest whole number. So the number of tiles will be what? 2166. Okay, that will be, n will be approximately what? 2166. Okay, so which means the number of tiles, okay, the number of tiles required to completely that's the number of tiles required to completely tile the floor is 2166. to the nearest whole number. Yeah, we've come to the end of this session. Remember, the quality of your preparation will always determine the quality of your performance. So get starting. Bye-bye.